In Michigan, March is normally reserved for the purity of high school athletics. Every late winter provides a new chance for student athletes from around the state to come together for competition, sportsmanship, and to stand out among the student athletes in the state. Wood TV in Grand Rapids had the burden of reporting a shocking tragedy to their viewers.
Wes Leonard put his team on his shoulders in last night's regular season finale. A win over Bridgman, and they'd finish the regular season with a perfect 20-0 record, with the game tied at 55 in overtime. Leonard got the ball near the top of the key, streaked down the lane, and laid it in for a 57-55 lead. The fans went nuts, but there were 20 seconds left. Fennville got the stop it needed, and the celebration was underway. It looked like a storybook ending to a perfect season. The players lifted Leonard in the air. But shortly after the team huddled up, Leonard collapsed. He was rushed to the Holland Hospital and pronounced dead a little before 11 o'clock.
Fennville's Wesley Leonard had been the prototype of student athletes. Wes was a standout athlete and a big personality as one of the leaders of the Fennville Blackhawks basketball team.
You know, my memory always are going to be him as I was the toughest on him. You know, for 3 years, there was not a kid who got it worse than Wes from me. And he wanted it that way, which is unique. He loved, maybe he didn't love it, but he kind of accepted that I wanted to push him the hardest. And he loved it when he could do what I said, do it better than I said, and then kind of look at me and say, hey, there you go, coach, is that what you wanted? And that's what I'm going to always remember, is just his ability to rise to a challenge and to be so great at accepting coaching. And he's a kid that just wanted to be as good as he could be. That's not rare, but it's different.
In the wake of tragedy, it's often difficult to verbalize what a person meant to someone who is grieving. Coach Klingler made a point to talk about what kind of person Wes was and told a story of his close relationship with his standout player.
You know, Wes was, I want people to know kind of who Wes was and the ability he had to change the emotions in a room. You know, he could walk in and give you that smile that he had, or a quizzical look, like you're kind of wondering what he's thinking. But people bought into it, and people respected it, and then they changed their attitude or views. Our football coach said it best: Wes was somebody who made other kids want to be better. And you know, Wes was, you know, we're just all so close as a family. You know, I haven't been able to share the story about my daughter getting ready to jump in a swimming pool about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And my wife was waiting in the pool, waiting for her to catch her. And she was like shaking her head, you know, she pointed at Wes and said, you know, I want Wes. And the time that I get to kind of tell my kids about Wes is going to be a little bit of sad. But if they can end up being like a person like Wes, take out the athletics, if they can be just a person like Wes, you know, that's going to be special to me.
Coach Klingler was kind enough to talk to our cameras following the Blackhawks season-ending game against Schoolcraft. We offered him the forum to respond to the waves of support and love from all over.
Say thank you to everybody that's been wishing us prayers and thoughts. You know, the teams that we played that had to kind of play under some of these circumstances has not been probably easy for them. So their administration, their schools. Hope College last week was amazing. It's kind of like a second home to us now. You know, the Fennville community, the West Michigan community, the Michigan itself. You know, just the well-wishers that have been there for you and offering either an ear or advice or whatever. You know, that stuff all comes back to help you out a little bit, heal. And so we appreciate that.